What is the rapture?
The rescue of the church prior to the Great Tribulation, which we will meet the Lord in the air and will be taken into paradise.
Excellent answer. Okay, you mentioned the tribulation. What is the Great Tribulation period?
7 years of difficulty and trial in which the restrainer, which is the presence of the Holy Spirit working through the church, is removed, in which the Antichrist has his way, but a great revival breaks out during the middle of the 7 years in which many people return to Christ.
And you mentioned Antichrist. Who is Antichrist?
The Antichrist is the proxy of Satan, a person who does the bidding of the devil, who creates and negotiates a peace treaty after the rapture because of the chaos of the rapture, and negotiates a peace treaty with Israel and the other nations, leading to what appears to be peace. But in the middle of that peace, he positions himself in the temple, which he is allowed to be reconstructed, and demands to be worshipped. And then the result is anyone who doesn't worship him falls under persecution. So it'll be the most difficult. Jesus said there has never been a time and never will be another time as difficult as those 7 years.
What is the Battle of Armageddon?
The Battle of Armageddon is when, at the end of the 7 years, Christ descends out of the heavens on a great white stallion, crowned with all the crowns, wearing many crowns, and he defeats those who would dare to defy his will and destroy his children. And the beauty of the return of Christ to the Valley of Armageddon is that we'll be with him. We won't do the fighting. Jesus will do it all, but we will return with him.
So what is the second coming? And maybe draw a contrast between the second coming and the rapture.
The rapture is when Christ comes for his church. The second coming is when Christ returns with his church. And when he returns with his church, he will set up the kingdom that he long prophesied in that prayer that we've all prayed, thy kingdom come, that will be done on earth.
And what is that kingdom called?
The millennium. The millennium is that golden era in which all the promises that God made to Adam and Eve, to Abraham, to David, and to Jeremiah will be answered. Christ will be crowned. Satan will be bound and thrown away into the bottomless pit for 1,000 years, and righteous rulers will rule the earth. The reason the world is upside down is because Christ is not regarded, Satan is alive and well, and evil rulers rule. All that's going to be changed, and for 1,000 years we will enjoy the Garden of Eden as God intended.
Beautiful. Christ will be crowned and Satan will be bound. What a beautiful summation of our future. That's why the Bible calls it a blessed hope. And Max deals with this and a whole lot more in his brand new book, I'm Max Lucado, and you're not. No, that's not the title. No, the title of the book really is What Happens Next?